No. I'm Nonye C. That's my name. I'm a digital transformation consultant. I'm also a tech enthusiast. Right now, I'm a glow because I'm also into security, information security. So that's me. I don't know how many people watched Dexter's Lab or Jetsons. When I was growing up, looking at all the tech and AI just made me so interested in anything smart device. Then combining it with houses was when I met my bestie in university. She did Aki in school. I liked buildings, but then I fell more in love with buildings. I just kept on thinking of different ideas like we can both do, combining her love for buildings and everything, then my love for tech. So a chat. So your home is smart if all your smart devices integrate. So there's an interconnection of all your devices. So if all your devices are in silence, it's not smart. But if they all communicate, it's smart. So that is my own definition of a smart home. If you happen to be fortunate enough to get an inverter and maybe solar panels, then you can have a full-blown smart home. But if we're only dependent on, the light system in this country, then there is yeah, it's not 100% advisable. But the thing I tell people is you also get devices that can work when offline. So you don't get devices that only work online. So getting devices that work offline is also fantastic because you don't want to be held stranded by something. Maybe there's no light or your gen can't come on, you know, or the transformer in your place has fault and they refuse to fix it. Yeah. So, but smart homes are good. They save, it's actually energy saving, to be honest. Smart devices are energy saving. Yeah. Yeah, they're actually devices that work both online and offline. Imagine if your door only works online. You know, you're done for. You're going to get locked out at some point.
Okay.
Maybe something like your AC. You even have your lights. So yeah, they're actually devices. So what I normally say is just have a manual switch. As much as it's smart homes are like fun and they save time and just give you peace of mind and convenience, it's always good to have like a backup manual switch. So in terms of having, yes, you have to have good internet, which I think now the internet situation in Nigeria is getting better. So they're getting some more cheap plans. We have a lot. You can have Cobranet, you have MTN HiNet, even okay, I won't advise you to use your mobile phone all the time. So you can get even SpectraNet. So, I'm not mentioning brands, but I'm just saying like some of these people have some good plans that you can work on. Yeah. See, like where my mind is right now, everything is automated. So I'm looking at the Roomba. So it's a self-cleaning machine. So vacuum cleaner, you can even automate your window blinds, your AC, your fridge, your cooker, your TV, like all your electronic devices, your speakers, then your gates. Have I mentioned lights? So almost everything can be automated actually. You can have a smart device for almost everything. Let me use the morning process for example. Maybe your smart hub also has an alarm clock. It wakes you up with, oh, the time is 5 o'clock or 9 a.m. So it turns on your lights to the brightest. Then it starts preparing. You can even connect your coffee machine depending on which one you have. Smart coffee machines can be expensive though. So, and then it starts making coffee for you. Then your heater is turned on, your AC is put to a certain level. Like your whole morning routine can just be set for you. Just, right there. All you have to do is wear your slippers, go and have your bath. I'm even very interested in all those Chinese toilets that wipe you when you're done. So like, they talk to you as you go. I think it's Japanese, yeah, Japanese toilets. Very, you know, powder, water, just slap it on you when you're done. Yeah. So almost, yeah, a whole lot of stuff can be automated. The smart TVs are what is very realistic. I think some of them are not as expensive as they were like some years ago. So you can get a smart TV, you can connect your phone to the TV, you can connect your speakers, you can browse on your TV, and some TVs are even serve as a smart hub. So some of your phones can, even serve as a smart hub. So you can connect your TV to other things in the house. So as you're getting more stuff, you're connecting it to the TV as the smart hub. When you want to go smart, you have to figure out how you want all your devices to connect. So it's a smart home is something you plan. Even a lot of materials online to help you decide with some of this support. Another cheap option can be maybe have like an IP camera and connect it to your phone, or a nanny cam, so that can have some ultrasound sensors, so that if someone is like how many meters away from the house, to send you a message and things like that. So your security, everything can just be connected, but you have to plan what you want to do. You can't just buy different products.
Okay, so
smart from design is always easier, but if you've actually built a home, then there's always a workaround. So there's this house all those houses that kind of conserve space, that the kitchen can turn into a cabinet by just a push of a button. I don't know if you've seen those kind of spaces. Yeah, exactly. So if it was built by design, you can have all those, just push the button, everything closes up. Even when someone enters your loo, like you have to push a button for everything to come out. So, but in this, if you already have a house, then it's no problem. You can connect things like your AC, your fridge, your TV, your security cam. Then you can also work on your gates to, security and other stuff. But smart by design actually just gives you can go crazy with your thinking with it. Yeah. Okay, so a smart hub is a device that controls all the other smart devices. I'm just going to use smart things as an example. So if you have smart things on your phone, you can connect almost all the smart devices that are compatible with that smart thing to your phone. So a smart hub is a device that helps you control all other devices. It's like, as a hub, is like where all of them converge and speak to each other. It depends on how many things you want to actually install in your home. So if it's a smart TV, just like one day fix the TV, fix everything. You already have a smart TV that can serve as a hub for some people. Then yeah, so the planning takes more time. So planning how you want actually takes more time than in like installation, because you already know what you want to do. Then you just put things in place. So I'm saying you can actually do both. For things that are like really big, you can invite a specialist. Maybe you don't want to be messing with your fridge. But I'm always an advocate of like trying some things yourself first. So with the smaller ones, maybe a TV, if you're not getting a full-blown security system, you can get your RP cameras and just try that yourself. So it gives you a sense of, okay, I can do this thing. So then you can get a specialist for the others. So it just depends on you and the scale of it. So I would say yes, kind of. Because first, a phone is a smart device actually. So, and we've seen people not talk. They can be together, but they're not together. But then it has also linked different people up from around the world. So you're communicating with someone else. So on a deeper level, it doesn't really isolate, because then you can enjoy. Imagine if you spend like, how many hours do you spend on chores? Imagine if you spend a lot of time on chores. Meanwhile, you can just be chilling with whoever you're chilling with, and you'll be talking with your TV and watching Netflix, and you can get your work done. You're not bothered about any other stuff. So in a way, yes, but it also depends on the human to like allocate time for different things too. It makes it easier for you to have more time, but it's now up to you to use that time for human communication. Yeah, I think the interaction level might increase. It's again, it's still up to the human being. That is, it's ease and convenience, and on the long run, maybe at first your first cost might be high, but then you reduce your operational costs. So ease, convenience, especially in security. So you already have all your devices, you have your alarms, you have your sensors telling you how fast someone is. You can watch your house from anywhere. So in terms of security, it's actually key. It's fantastic actually to own like smart gadgets. As I said, all these things should also have a kill-off switch. So don't have a smart gadget and not have a way to override it.
Okay.
Because for smart gadgets, they also require security themselves. There are some smart gadgets that come with inbuilt security and the rest, but it's also good to have a killer switch. So I would say convenience, just ease of doing stuff. You feel relaxed. When you're relaxed, you're happier. So no too much stuff ahead. If you did smart by design, that's like when the building is coming up, or if you're renovating, you can have all those wiring put into place. If you don't have that, you can get devices that obviously they're all wireless and they can still communicate using the smart hub. Let's say things like your lights. Now you obviously have to change. If you want the light to be smart, you obviously have to change the way it's set up. So things like lights, you have to change it. There's no, can't just fix it. So, yeah, but other things you can go fully wireless.
Wow.
I cannot stress the fact that as much as it's cool, you have to have like a turn-off switch somewhere. You have to have an override switch, and you also have to have, some of the devices have to have backup power, because yeah, it's really key just to be extra security conscious. No. Okay, I forgot to mention this part, but right now I'm a glow because I'm also into security, information security. So that's why all my